Taurus, welcome to or back to my channel. These are going to be some timeless messages for Taurus placements, or if you're cross-watching for a Taurus. Excuse me. Okay, so that would also include Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Venus, or Venus North Node energy, okay? Please place yourself where you go in the reading. I also want to mention that my private readings are on hold at this time as well. And let's see. I know there was something else I wanted to say. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get into your reading. I do want to mention that while shuffling here, being committed to something or saying yes to something, and so you could be saying yes to something or being committed to something. All right. And at this time, or you will be possibly, or you already did, of course. All right, Taurus. Thank you so much for your likes, subscribes, comments are greatly appreciated. Please be respectful in the comments as well. Thank you. I do appreciate that too. Okay. You got Aries showing up here. So this is about your willpower, Taurus. You could be stirring up the situation with Uranus and your willpower. All right. You have some kind of wisdom or gaining insight and took some action with the first house. So this is about who you are and taking action and your willpower and committing yourself to a path, journey, or something that is important to you at this time. Taurus. On for Taurus. Energy at this time. But I'll also mention that not everything I post on my channel is going to be for everyone, and that includes the community post. So therefore, please take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else, because then that isn't for you. That doesn't mean it's not there for someone. Okay, there's some kind of information or communications, but there's fluctuations with this information or communications with Gemini and Virgo. Over analyzing, maybe some kind of communication could be bringing about some kind of confusion. Let's see, Taurus, what's happening with Taurus? South Node, bringing about some kind of confusion. All right. So this is anxiety and trouble, but overcoming or seeing where it's coming from so you can release it. Now is not the time. I just talked about saying yes to something. So reconsider. There's time to reconsider. The past could be showing up for you to reconsider or see if you learned your lesson here. Some kind of karma possibly, or some kind of trouble. Okay. Oh, trouble about or with a circle of friends or associations. Now is not the time to. Okay, you're gaining some kind of freedom here. So reconsider this circle of friends and associations, because something else is coming in to say yes to. And hopefully that'll show up here for you so we can see what that is. Taurus. Wow, to make a decision, a fair, balanced decision with Libra feels kind of troublesome there. Troublesome decision. There will be a result from fairness. So it's like, it's going to take some time though. There's something about time. Or now is not the time to, what is it? Now is not the time to bring about justice in a lower vibration. Justice is occurring in a fair, balanced, for the good of all here. So again, about perfection. Don't overanalyze this decision or that communication that's been fluctuating. Okay. What is this decision? I mean, it's one to reconsider. Service, what is good for us. That's what I was just trying to say. What's good for the highest good of all. All right. All right, this is some work, service, or communication that involves that, or service that involves communication, but there's fluctuations in this. And it has to do with associations. Could be associations with work or associations of involvement. A leader, a work leader, or realizing something about that. Sun, it's coming to light. An intention of the past. Use your intuition. Okay. There's a past with Cancer and the Sun. To use your intuition about a service or what is good for you or humanity, or when you're making this decision. What is this for Taurus? Service or decision about a service or what they're to reconsider, because there is a different something else to say yes to, because the healing method or healing, so something could be very unconventional you're creating here with that. And then your associations could be questioning for you to reconsider, but you are making a fair decision for yourself. What works for you is like not what works for another might not work for you. So some kind of advice, maybe. Let's see. Stir up the situation. Stirring. Didn't we just see that at the beginning? Yeah. So your action, using your willpower, stirring up a situation with associations, and this is about what you've attracted. I didn't see this behind this. So there's something behind something here that you're not going to see or you didn't see, because this is here, controlling the situation. Charm. Okay, so whatever. Charm, art, beauty. Be open to new ideas about the highest aspect of this energy for yourself here, Taurus, because the lowest and the highest aspects are coming out here. So if the south node here is here from the past, the north node is also here at the present time as well. We have Venus. I got Libra twice, Scorpio, Virgo. I got Karma. I got Saturn here. Overwhelmingness. Could have prayed about something, or you asked for something here. You asked for something, stirring up the situation, and you got the highest and the lowest aspect showing up for you. Whatever's overwhelming, it's time to take a look at who or what is around you, because it's about being part of something overwhelming, but it's also, so there's some kind of influence here possibly to reconsider as well, Taurus. What's happening here? Wow. Actually, I was going to do it differently today, and I forgot. Okay, we got the Queen of Pentacles, South Node energy. You could be very nurturing to yourself here, making decisions with Libra, making decisions that are fair and balanced and nurturing, or this is a nurturing energy, attracting. So it's not being influenced, it's attracting naturally here, not being influenced by the past. Now is not the time to be influenced by the past as well, especially if you're attracting and nurturing yourself here. Got the Ace of Wands in reverse, so wherever there wasn't passion, and this is for Taurus. What are you to remember here? Taurus, Chariot, Cancer energy. That is the past again. Now is not the time to, maybe now is not the time to move. The truth. Wow. Well, the truth is going to victory. You got victory, and the truth going to move you forward here. So that means, turning back to the past might slow you down because you got the Chariot. So it could be something new to invest in. There's a fairness with victory and the truth with the Ace of Swords. Two of Cups in reverse. So this South Node energy of the past is a Two of Cups in reverse. So some kind of truth, Taurus, around love, relationships, and partnerships that are not working out. Virgo. Well, so you got the Four of Wands. You have a decision to make about a Four of Wands and the Hermit. Or you're shining light from within and around you what relationships are not victorious for some reason. This is like you got the ability to create, but and cooperate with a community. Decisions in Libra or in Libra. I don't know. Somebody got something in Libra, but I'm not. What is this? The Devil. Wow. Okay, attachments of some sort of the past, making a decision. So this, who or what is around you, and the lowest aspect I talked about is the Devil. And let's see. I'm gonna, let's just do that. I know the Devil's here, so we'll do that. Because, I don't know, my views are getting slowed down, and I'm just gonna see if that helps covering that out. Either way. Knight of Cups. Okay, a new love offer. There's a love offer, but is there or something about attachments to reconsider? Let me see. 88. King of Wands in reverse. This is like somebody else's energy. There's a result. Somebody's having a result from their past. They're still attached to something. The King of Wands in reverse, fire sign energy, possibly Aries. That Aries did show up. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Could be charming, but doesn't have much going on here. Oh, it's a win at all costs situation. You're not tied to this because what is this, Devil? Tower in reverse, Aries energy. Okay, that was about your willpower, that challenge, what you stirred up. Okay, what you stirred up was, you either avoided a tower, avoided a temptation, because you made a perfect decision. It says perfect, but I see perfect. Oh my gosh. Anyway, something about being perfect. Okay, what is that? Four of Swords. You're reconsidering this service or what is good for us or humanity or work or your involvement with it. This involvement with humanity. I got a Nine of Cups. So wish fulfillment. Lovers in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. Gemini energy. Could be a message rushing in about a wish fulfillment. Somebody didn't feel like their wish was fulfilled here. But what are you saying yes to? Okay, saying yes to something else. You made a decision, and now a tower. But it's like, wow, I see like floating. Okay, so when it's like this way, everybody's falling off the tower. But when I see it this way, it's floating down. That's our Hierophant is in reverse. Okay, so there was some kind of faulty service, or you broke free from a very conventional idea about healing, possibly, or methods of healing. Taking a look at potentials. You are the Hierophant, but you're in reverse. High Priestess and the Hierophant are both in reverse. Something was superficial about a work or a service or what was good. Creating potentials, but it brings towers. Either float or fall. I don't know. Grace, what is that? Whoa, grace. It's not about how you feel, it's how you come back, gracefully coming back, gracefully. Of course. King of Cups in reverse. I do have Scorpio. So emotional immaturity, stirring up the situation, or emotional incompatibility. Something was charming. There was some kind of situation. It led to disappointment. Part of a tower with this charm, beauty, and art. Okay, so it's about disappointments, what you attracted, or what is being attracted, or what, part of the situation you attracted to reconsider. Okay, you're not confused. Hang on here. The King of Swords in reverse. No. And what is that? Well, you can see what just happened. Wow. Okay, it's logic over charm. Some kind of influence, possibly. I said something was behind something earlier, and then this card was turned over, and it's about logical, truthful decisions when the devil shows up there. Let's get one more. That was interesting. Let's see. Ace of Swords. Logical, truthful decisions lead to a victory. These 3 and 1 of swords. 3 and 1. 3 and the Ace of Swords equal the 4 swords that are right here. That's what you're reconsidering. It looks like your hands are in a prayer position there. Okay, so the extraordinary power of prayer is right here. Okay. Lovers in reverse. Gemini energy. 9 of Cups. Some kind of wish fulfillment. Wheel of Fortune. But it's blocking love. Some kind of love blockages or decisions that... 9 of Cups and Lovers in reverse. Disrupting love. Ongoing getting pleasure out of not having love, not wanting love. I don't know what that is. What is this? Okay, South Node energy, Chariot. You have movement, but the past is showing up. There's a no here. Don't risk it all on this. It's a losing proposition. There's a dice here. Grinding your gears, working too hard on it. Okay. Something about working too hard. Capricorn energy. I got work here. Working too hard. Taurus. So something about working smarter, not harder. Now is not the time to do something because the devil's showing up. Now is not the time. A burnout, not caring. Your drive dies quickly. No. The drive died quickly. Your willpower and some kind of action is leading to some kind of endings here. What is this about for Taurus? Resistance to change, the South Node energy. Okay, so it's not about continuing to confront it. It's about moving forward. I also have upsetting news, an accident, Taurus, and the Chariot card. So I do have movement and accident, upsetting news with the South Node. There's glowing results here about a decision. The result is fairness, and we got 4th of July could be connected to this upsetting news, but then there's also seeing the whole picture coming out as well. So this firework came from a little, it exploded because of a spark. Does that make sense? You know, it didn't just come out, it didn't just get down in the sky like that. It came from somewhere. And here I have a tower. Okay. You avoided some kind of decision or made some kind of decision that, oh wow, you made a decision that you are right on time. You're seizing the day. So you're right on time. The devil knows you're right on time here. Getting it together, it's all lined up for you. Wow. So you hear this Four of Swords as you getting it together. Leaving behind what is resistant to change. Okay. So there's an energy that's having some blind spots. What you see isn't real, or what you see isn't real, or something about not being, something isn't real. This emotion. Paths are closed now, locked out, do not enter. There's a service or a work, locked out, do not enter. It could be a building, because this person's in a building lying down. Stormy relationship. This was what was stirred up. So, like Alan Watts said, muddy water is best cleared when left alone. Okay, and that's where the muddy water is, and that's where the result comes from, clarity. All right, and then we got trouble strikes and an uproar. So this is a lightning strike here of a stormy relationship. Trouble strikes. That's part of the lowest aspect. I said something about relationships in the lowest aspect here. Showing what isn't real. You're getting it together or learning the truth, some kind of wisdom. Get it together. I have a heart here, and I have a heart with a smiley face here. So this heart has knives in it. This heart is smiling. This card is sitting here, and I didn't even see it. Again, something about you didn't see something. Third time. All right, unfinished business, loose ends, feeling restless. Okay, well, this stormy relationship is about feeling restless, stirred up. So it's time to be open to new ideas. That's what brings the clarity, wherever you're having blind spots. Okay, getting it together. All right, what else here? Here's the King of Swords. There you go. Nine of Cups is now in reverse, and there's a Ten of Cups right behind the Nine of Cups in reverse. Now is not the time to go backwards or something like that. You have a Ten of Cups to consider. You also have overindulging could lead to some kind of problem. You have strength and the Tower. So you have the strength to not, here's the Tower in reverse, to avoid a tower, being right on time. So it is about what you show up for or what you don't show up for, Taurus. Okay. Let's see. Not everything needs your attention at this time. King of Wands in reverse again. I think we saw that earlier. Aries energy or fire sign energy. Not moving. Okay, on here. The Eight of Cups is in reverse. Not walking away. Oh, that's what's resistant to change. Energy that's not walking away, resistant to change. Working hard on it. Wow. I think under the deck there was grinding gears, working hard on it. And this is working hard. I said working too hard before. Eight of Pentacles is a card of working hard, but working hard on not moving forward. That's where the emotional immaturity or the lack of emotional compatibility comes from over here with the King of Cups in reverse. And some kind of lack of passion toward an art or a beauty as well. Sorry, I got itch there. All right. Okay, so let's see what's helpful here with this Knight of Cups, this offer that keeps coming back, or it is about love, or it's about love. relationships with the Nine of Cups and the Lovers upright. Here the Lovers is over here in reverse. Four of Wands is in reverse, stormy relationships. But this is all about learning lessons and choices and decisions and where they lead. Okay. What else? King of Pentacles. Here you are, Taurus. Making clear and concise decisions here. Tower. Okay, so going through a tower, there's a tower inevitable because it keeps showing up, repeating me. Taurus, South Node energy. Four of Wands came out kind of sideways there in my hand, but it's like upright for you. So that's a message for you, Taurus. It's about community, or you're making a commitment and saying yes, or what is that? Proposing? Knight of Cups. Could be a proposal in marriage. You could be proposing. So this past energies, like we got judgment. You could be calling judgment on it. Need a judgment call. King of Wands is in reverse. Okay, it's like this is marriage and commitment. Right on time. Okay, so you're going to be right on time for wherever it is you're going. Be careful of the blind spots. The world. Right on time, showing up here for the world. Closing out cycles. The devil's here. The world. These are projections, possibly. This is also you making decisions and them aligning with your intention. Queen of Wands is upright. So there could be a king and a queen of wands about some kind of service or work or what is good for that has blind spots. Again, with the fire sign energy, there's the emperor right there. Okay, Aries energy having blind spots. So whatever blind spot you had, as you now have clarity when you rest and rejuvenate with the Four of Swords. I do believe you, wow, about the Empress, that just like glided right there. So you are abundantly and in alignment with the service. There's not too many distortions with this Empress feminine energy as far as work and service go. Queen of Swords is something truthful with this about this King, Queen of Swords showing up upright. Ooh, so the truth, the sword that cut away the what you couldn't see was the stormy relationships stirred up. So you could be very protective of your energy right now. You're not chasing, you're attracting, because you know there's blind spots. Sun in reverse with the stormy relationships, energy that's stirred up. And Five of Pentacles, well, stirred up and now feeling out in the cold. Some kind of unfinished business, loose ends. It's feeling restless now. Somebody could be experiencing a tower, or who or what is around you. That third house came up, and the Aquarius associations came out. So these associations are in stormy relationships. And you got some kind of bond to that. Because I say bond because I have tying the knot. Oh, well, I don't know. There's a knot over here. Somebody could call marriage tying the knot. I don't, but anyway. Hangman. This could be Pisces energy with the King of Cups in reverse. Hangman. It is about seeing a higher perspective, or this unfinished business. You're untying. Okay, maybe you're untying a knot and gonna tie another knot. And here's that King of Swords. Wanting to repeat here. Logic over this charm, art, and beauty here. Okay. Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, whatever's, not real. You're moving on from this Five of Pentacles. You're not being drawn back. Your back is toward the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so it's not your energy. Taurus, what's happening? Divine interventions in reverse. So a divine intervention could have occurred already, or This is about a prayer that was insincere, okay? Because upright divine intervention is God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. And so something was more of a lesson or wanted to keep something tied together for other purposes. And now, anyway, this is gold. So the gold frequency, bless your heart, is in reverse, part of the South Node energy. Resistant to change, heart blockages or heart chakra blockages or emotional and spiritual blockages, because I have reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. But then the devil shows up. So whatever's not nurturing at this time within a community, control issues are in reverse. So this is attached to some kind of control issues with yellow jasper. I have ruby. Control issues about the right on time, tower. Wow. Okay. Sensitive emotions is in reverse. Okay. That's where emotions aren't, matching. So when emotions aren't matching the situation, answered prayers is in reverse. Something was not sincere. That prayer, the intention of the South Node devil energy is not showing up in such a way that is expected because the sun's over here in reverse, unhappy about a decision that was made. Purification and detoxification. So you're purifying and detoxifying with garnet and ruby energy. So root chakra, grounding your root chakra, whatever was not, the door didn't open here. Wherever the door didn't open, forgiveness heals is in reverse. Okay, what is good is this service. Okay, so part of that devil energy. Make time for self-care at this time. Got topaz. This has to do with forgiveness. You are in forgiveness and forgiving energy here with the Empress, but it's like, be careful what you tolerate. You're treating others. You're teaching others how to, treat you, kind of thing with what is good. Okay. Unnecessary worries here. So you could have gone through and done the work of forgiveness and release the unnecessary worries. That's why this overly emotional energy is showing up with the world, which it goes in out of cycle. Love life, upright. My goodness, I said you might do a proposal. New or renewed love is here for you. Ace of Swords in reverse. Upright, my goodness, Sun in reverse. That's being revealed where new or renewed love is coming in. Rose quartz. When you purify and detoxify who or what is around you. It does matter. Who or what around you does matter. Okay. One more. And Taurus. Give it to God. It's not yours to carry. Amber. Okay. Take a deep breath, and on the exhale, release the situation for healing and answers. Yeah. Now you're going to receive some answers here. With the King of Swords, give it to God and not controlling the situation. The answer is the Ace of Swords. And love, saying yes to love. I said something at the beginning about committing or saying yes to something. This ancient prayer is in reverse. Healthy communication and relationships is in reverse. I said there was some kind of, the prayer isn't getting answered because of the vibration of the prayer, or that wasn't sincere or something. And here the relationships is in reverse. So something about that. It's not that deep, multifaceted, is in reverse. Or you're learning the lesson more in a complete sense at this time, Taurus. Higher wisdom is here. Explore options, learn what you can, and expand your horizons at this time. That is a magnifying glass. Okay. All right. What kind? An ancient book. I don't know. It looks like it's partially burned. It's been through something. So there's an ancient text or a magnifying glass that's been through something here. Kind of physical something, or time. Time has done something. There's a frost of stillness with a snowflake. Okay, so Of course, snowflakes are all sacred geometry and they're all individually different. So embrace the frost of stillness, wherein the calm, wait a minute, the calm of the icy pause, reflective clarity is found. There's a reflection here, so there's mirroring or there's projections, there's a reflection, and it is about, again, what you put your attention to. Roots of stability. This is something about your roots or your root chakra. This is about what you're rooted in. And then it comes from stillness. So you're going to, the answers are in stillness. Steady as you go. Navigate with patience and resilience, trusting your inner strength to guide you through the life's twists and turns. And here I've got the chariot, the twists and turns, or the road of life, or whatever you want to, what is that? Metaphorically represent steady as you go. It's like a tightrope, okay? But it's, oh my gosh, a higher wisdom. Steady as you go, there's higher wisdom to take a look at. The devil's here, what's good or bad, or situations are dark and light, or the discovering. There's a fantasy land here. Discovery of fantasy land. Revelations await you here. A revelation awaits. That's why the microscope or magnifying glass on this text. The text, the book. Okay, embrace the mystery. Embark on a journey with discovery and watch as secrets unveil before you. You're right on time for the information and revelations that become. Oh, seize every minute. And here I have, you are right on time. Embrace each moment with purpose, for time is a precious gift on your journey of self-discovery. Okay? And higher wisdom again. Okay, that third time is a charm here. Release burdens here. So that you're attached to some kind of burdens, and there's a higher wisdom, and forgiveness heals to detach. And here there's rest and putting so much energy into something. Okay, what is this? Stop and reflect. I just said rest. And there's another snowflake. Oh, that's the other side of frost of stillness. Stop and reflect. Ooh, that's the card coming back out. It's a flip side. This was embrace the frost and the calm, and this is pause in your journey to appreciate how far you come and where you're headed. Wow, you're headed to peace. So whatever's disturbing your peace over here is being recognized by you with sculpture of self. So shape the sculpture of self, honoring the perpetual art of forming and expressing identity. Something about identity. Invent. Charm, art, identity, self, spiritual retreat. I haven't seen this card yet. These are fairly new to me. This card I've not seen, so what is it about? Seek solitude to reconnect with your inner wisdom and emerge rejuvenated. Give it to God. Wow. Making plans for a spiritual retreat, Taurus. Making plans. Spiritual retreat. Taurus. Stay in the flow. Peaks reached. You have achievements to celebrate here. So, let's see. Surrender to the rhythm of life, remaining open to opportunities and lessons as they naturally unfold. Here, give it to God. Don't with the control or without the control. Stay in the flow. You're sculpting yourself there. What else here for Taurus? Live your blisses in reverse. Okay. With the South Node energy being unjoyful or unblissful in some type of way. To show you what you don't want, I guess, to gently nudge you to what you do want. Release toxic relationships. Yes, I have stormy relationships, toxic relationships, steady as you go. I have the Four of Wands. You're moving towards something to say yes to, or to what is offer someone, or if someone has something to offer you. Like attracts like is in reverse. That's the law of attraction in reverse. South Node energy devil. Law of attraction not working in this favor. Okay, it's like, okay. Journey within. Okay, so journey within, reclaim your stability here, those roots. Know your truth is in reverse with some kind of service or what is good or work or text, or there's some kind of false text or false something. Thoughts, attached to thoughts. So the influences about reality, attached to toxic relationships, love, ideas of love, beliefs of love, truths of love, inventing new ways to do things. I don't know. I'll have them do with love, but the yin and the yang, the dark and the light of love. Your beliefs are right for you in reverse. I just said something about tied to beliefs or ideas or whatever that was backwards. Take responsibility or accountability for actions is in reverse. Well, you took an action here at the beginning of this reading and said yes to something, and this is somebody in fear of an action. They're not going to take responsibility. Well, somebody believes they don't need to take responsibility for an action, a belief, an action, and responsibility. It's about control, or because if that happens, somebody loses control of the situation. What is that? Like attracts like in reverse, and the reason I picked that is because it jumped up. And okay, so no longer attracting these beliefs that interfere or make things stormy, or it's already stormy. I mean, it can always get more stormy, I suppose. Forgive yourself in reverse. Forgiveness heals is in reverse. Forgiveness is for yourself. Okay? So forgive yourself. You are never alone. Learn from your mistakes. Kindness counts. Accept struggles as lessons. They're all in reverse. What is that hiding behind that card? I didn't see. Patience is a virtue. All in reverse, tied to lessons having to do with the past. Where you, okay. These are past lessons. All right. Let's go ahead. Excuse me. And see what's happening here for Taurus. I'm going to get a couple more things and close it out. I do hope this was helpful. Whatever I'm going to pull now, I do hope it's helpful. And thank you for your patience here. Let's get to this. Whoops. These are gold foil cards. I don't do much shuffling after I do my original shuffle before the reading, because they're metal and they're different. But I'm getting used to them. I really like them, so I want to say that. Okay. For you, and they're happening. I felt the dice, and the dice aren't supposed to be in here, so let's see. T could be significant. Are there any more dice then? Because they're not supposed to be in here. No, that's the only dice. So the letter T is significant. Turtle. No, I'm sorry. That's not a turtle. That's not. Oh, well. Amethyst. And peace. Wow. I'm not sure what the T is representing. I do see a D here, but I think it could be something DT. Hmm. Could be having to connection with alcohol or something, but I don't know. I got wisdom though. I got the owl, knowledge. Knowledge, of course, is wisdom, but not all knowledge contains wisdom. Does that make sense? Not all knowledge contains wisdom. Okay, well, then we got the purple amethyst here with peace. Creating peace here. I don't know exactly how or what you're doing, but Taurus, what's this about? I do see the. See, I got two. TWO, the number 2. I got 2, run. Got the word run. Driver's license could be significant. Run driver's license. A box. Box or boxes could be significant. Oh, somebody could be saying pity. Or there's something about pity, or this is wanting pity or pity. There's a link here, a pity link. Okay. There's a pitch, pity pitch link, attachment. Use zilch. You got zilch. Somebody's got zilch. Oh, sorry. Zilch. Gosh, I guess that's how you spell it. Something about ink. Link. Oh, I already said link. Wink. Wink. A chip. California Highway Patrol or chip. The story chips. Eric Estrada, huh? Okay. Okay, let's see here. Wow, I thought I saw a Jeep and I didn't. So hang on. Ah, that's funny. I've got Botox. 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 I've got Botox. Okay. I got a Botox pick. A Botox pick. Okay. Ick. You're saying ick. I got TikTok. TikTok. I got work. I got a cork. Could be celebrating something about work, or there's like put a cork in it. That type of energy. Lock. Maybe it's more like put a what is that? What did I just say? Put a cork in it. A lock. But could be about pH. Something to do with pH. WHO or WHO and pH. Hot pH. I don't know what that would mean. Acidic, more acidic than alkaline. So what about pH, acidic and alkaline? Okay, something could be dull. Something could be dull, or this is, it means null. It means null and voided. What is dull? I got, hang on. Pull. I've been trying to pull. I got wool, WOOL, pull the wool. Wool. Okay, wool. Oh. Oh, L. And I got luck. There's some luck here. Somebody's lucky, or somebody was just lucky, or luck has ended. Looks like, possibly. Luck woo. Boo. Oh boy. Okay, I'm going to end it there. Thanks a lot. See you next time. Okay, I cannot see. So, excuse me. Now I can see.